Okay, this is the game I'm talking about. This is a game where we ended up losing. However, it was a pretty even matchup throughout. What if I told you it wasn't because of backline pressure that lost us the game, or lack thereof? We had a lot of backline pressure, but simply we couldn't do anything about it. What if I told you it's more than just the dive? What if I told you extending past cart actually made sense in this game? What if I told you this was winnable? All right, so let's just take stock of where we are. I'm on Venom, Kevin's on Thor, DK and Jan are on Hela Namor team up, and Lou's on his A1 cloak. So I would say this is like a pretty good representation of our all-star first team, right? Luna is whatever. Like, look at the heal difference. I mean, that probably is the reason why we lost. But after first point, 3 minutes left, we got the momentum. Lou's double healing this minuscule Mitsuki Luna. They're on 2-2-2, so everything's pretty even so far. Kevin's cooking with 11-3, though I think I've got 6 finals, so currently I'm ace. But it was pretty even, and DK's cooking with 6 finals, right? Jan has the 1 final, but has a lot of damage. All right, so let's take a look. So we just capped. We have momentum, right? This is, as per Lou's message, the dream of the healer, having Cart and everyone in line of sight, or LOS, as to call it. So Kevin and I are pushing, right? We're extending. And look, we currently are, let me go back here. 1 sec. We are currently really ahead, right? Like, technically our cart, we should all be on it, right? But the reason why I'm extending is I'm trying to occupy them so that they don't come meet us here. And I think Kevin has the same idea, right? So hopefully in this situation, we've got like 2 guys on cart and then 2 guys taking space. In my mind, I'm like, I'm just doing a quick distraction. I'm in and I'm out. Like, I'm not extending further, right? I just want to make sure they don't meet us here. You see Strange, he's on an island. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm like, all right, he's getting healed, but if I occupy the healers, then hopefully these guys can take care of Strange, and then we stagger, right? Same with Wanda. So you'll see me, I'm just trying to cause ruckus. I get into Loki, I go behind them, I'm trying to just, I actually get a pick. And at this point, all right, I'm pretty low. I'm about to escape. Like, that's Venom's whole kit. And we're, still there. Like, maybe Kevin could have 1v1 the Strange, 5v1, but he ended up coming with me to get the healers, right? I don't know if that's the right call. Maybe, I don't know. But let's keep going. So we end up getting, I don't know if I ended up killing this guy. I ended up killing them. I think Hela actually helped me out. So at this point, we're cooking, right? Like, I'm on their back line. I'm on their back line. I got a second healer, right? What if I told you, despite at this point 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we never end up actually capping this point for the rest of the time. We never end up getting it. Like, we end up losing before getting second checkpoint. Why? Well, this is what DK was saying. Cards all the way back here, and we're all engaging here, right? Now, we end up doing more than distracting, so we ended up winning the fight, and I think we stayed here. Now, at this point, we're trying to get back. The tanks should stay up to keep taking up that space. The healers, and what DK is doing, should go back to cart, because if you're back here, you still have line of sight mostly, right? Like, you're not completely blinded. It's not like the corner's back here, right? We passed the corner. So we're actually in a good spot. But the problem is that we never end up getting on a cart. Hela's the only one, and I see him there. But we're cooking, right? Like, we're taking space. Jan comes in with a big whale. We're just occupied. We're putting tons of backline pressure, right? So to Aaron's point, like, it's not like we don't have any dive. Like, we actually have a lot, right? Now, they actually went thing, if you notice. They went thing. When someone goes thing, they swap mid-match. It means they're trying to counter dive, right? They're trying to stop the momentum of the dive. So again, I'm dead. Like I probably shouldn't have stayed in there. I probably, my fault, should not have come in there without my team. I probably should have gone back. So that's on me, right? So we're still back here. You know, we get wiped. So at this point, we get wiped. That's fine. Let's reset. We still have a bunch of time. 143. We never end up getting any more space, right? But at this point, we're trying to wait. I'm probably signaling wait. DD is overextended. We got to take care of him, which I think we end up doing, right? He's like silly, right? He's way behind our backline. We need to kill him, which I think he does. We do. 65, right? At this point, we're 65. Let's go. I'm all the way up top. I'm trying to occupy their backline. They want Moon Knight, so I have to be careful a little bit. Healers are pushing with me, which is great. Terrible ult on my part. My bad, guys. Now look at me. I'm on 2 of their DPSs and Loki, sort of, and they have Thing about to die on cart, right? So even I'm not attacking the healer necessarily. I'm occupying 3, right? Loki and 2 DPSs. My goal at this point is just not to die. And so I pop my E, and then I get healed. I get the snowflake. I get back. Right? Backline pressure again. I'm always on their backline, right? Like that's my whole goal of this. I'm on Loki, and Blade and Moon Knight are with me, trying to just occupy pressure. Now, what are we doing on cart? Let's see. I actually don't know. So we're the thing is still not dead for some reason. He's been one forever. DK pops ult. I leave. I think we get cooked by the Scarlet Witch. Where's everyone? So here, is Ian gonna, or is Aaron gonna cloak? Where is Aaron? Oh, he's cloaking. No, that's Ian. Yeah, we end up only. Yeah, Yon ends up dying. Oh man, that's tough. Look at Yon. So I'm not, no shade. Okay, so he does the right thing, but he does it way too fast. He loses his bubble and then dies, and then now we're down, right? Like if you he had to wait just a half second and then pop his bubble, and then he would have been safe. We actually end up avoiding Witch ult nonetheless. Oh, this was a tough part here. I think we double ulted, and somehow I didn't. Like, look at me. I'm almost there. Luna is there. I remember this part, and somehow I didn't get healed. Like she ended up, I think, reversing, and I didn't notice who was back there. And then Aaron doubles, right? Or he just did it right after her. So at this point, it's pretty GG's, right? Like we're staggered. Aaron just died. I'm trying to portal, and yeah, I think we try to portal. By the way, when I portal like this, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to portal onto this side, so it opens up this way. If it opens up the other way, we just face their backline and they just pop damage right into this, right? But as of this portal, like they can't shoot inside because it's backwards. So every time I try to portal, I try to block off a section of the cart, as well as facing it the other way, facing our healers, hopefully. So Jan is way too deep playing squids. Like the cart's over here, he's all the way back here. He needs to be up here, right? He needs to be around here. Yeah, and then I think we just end up dying. But my point to all this is that we were having backline pressure, right? That's to Aaron's whole video. Like that wasn't the issue. You know, not to say the issue was we weren't, you know, capitalizing on it either. But if looking at the box score here, they have a 4 and 7. You know, like we shouldn't be losing to that. There's a massive heal gap on our team, 23 to 14, but we still out healed them by a shit ton, like almost a double. They just did a lot more damage than we did. Like Kevin's the only one in double figures. They had a 14K and a 10K, and basically 3 of them had 10K plus. And our problem was finals, right? Like I had 10, Kevin had 7, DK had 9, and then the rest of us had 1, 1, and 2. As a DPS, we need to, you know, do more than one final, even though their DPS looked like they did terrible. So I guess moral of the story is it's not all backline pressure. And if you see tanks like taking space, position yourself accordingly, right? Like try to, if you have line of sight while on cart, like just keep pushing it. But if all the tanks were back here, then we would still be in the same position because they would have come met us at this, and then we would be here. But if we're over here, occupying their back line, team pushes cart, the idea is we net out more distance than if we were all sitting on cart. Plus, you only need 3 to on cart. If you have 4 or 5 or 6 on cart, it doesn't move any faster. So, anyways, long video, but just wanted to show a couple things, and we ended up losing. Right, we had 2.5 minutes after capping with momentum, and we just ended up not doing much. It was a couple of misplays, to be honest, on our part, like the Jan's mistake of the bubble too early. I missed the Luna ult altogether. You know, again, Jan's not on card here either. Like, he's back here. We need everyone to be on card at the end in overtime. Yeah. Anyways, guys, long video, but hopefully that helps.